The Utah Jazz have surprised everyone this season, and they are currently on a 10-game win streak, making them the third best team in the West right now, according to their record. They have one of the best benches in the NBA with so much depth, and I really think they have a chance in a couple of seasons to go all the way. They have a much improved player in Donovan Mitchell, who is playing like a top 15 guy in the NBA right now. What does the future hold for this Jazz team? That question will be answered in today's video. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Story of Sam back again with a brand new NBA video. And in today's video, we are talking about the Utah Jazz, the super young team who are very set up for the future. And it is a team that has been extremely slept on this season. No one was really giving them a fair consideration at the beginning of the season. If you are brand new to my channel and want to keep up to date with all the NBA news and storylines, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Drop a like on this video so YouTube can recommend me to more people. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So the Jazz are currently third in the West, but the West is really tight. So when you're watching this, they could be anywhere. They could be 2, they could be 4 or 5. They seem like a great team that has awesome chemistry, and they are built for the long term. They have Donovan Mitchell, who is a great player, and I can see him staying in Utah for a long time, and I can see him being a future player that makes a lot of All-NBA teams. He is improving on almost every part of his game, and he is a full-out scorer. He is averaging 24 points a game, and I can only see him getting better down the road. The only thing he does need to do is improve on his efficiency is the one thing. He shoots 46% from the field. Granted, he does shoot a lot of three-pointers, and the Jazz have a lot of great role players and are emerging as outstanding complementary players to Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic is one of them. He is a lights-out shooter and can spot up in the corner when Mitchell is in attack mode. They also have the option of kicking it down low to Rudy Gobert, who I'll get into later. He is one of the best defenders in the NBA. And Bojan is averaging 21 points per game. This man does not get enough credit as he deserves. He is shooting 41% from deep and an insane 90% from the free throw line. That is definitely near the top of the NBA right now. The only thing about Bojan is he doesn't do much other than score. So that's what you're going to get out of him. He's really good though. Now, let's talk about Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert? Has anybody ever heard of this dude?
NBA Defensive Player of the Year is Rudy Gobert.
I have high basketball knowledge, bro.
And yes, Fight, we know who he is. He has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. He is now averaging 15 points and 15 rebounds. He isn't trying to do too much, he's just fitting into his role in the team, and he knows exactly what he needs to do to win. He's averaging the second least amount of blocks of his career, which is a little concerning to me. I don't really know how he's only averaging 1.9 blocks a game, when in previous seasons he averaged like 2.7 blocks, 2.6 blocks and stuff like that, but he's still an outstanding defender nonetheless. Let's talk about the Jazz future. I believe they are one star off of winning a championship. They need to sign someone good in free agency. I can see them making a bunch of moves later. It won't be impossible to draw a free agent to Utah, because Utah isn't like a horrible place to go. And they do have a really good coach in Quinn Snyder, which I do think they can win a championship with. The good thing about them is, as I said, they are built for the long term. Teams like the Lakers and Clippers, they might not be good in like 5 to 7 years, but I can see this Jazz team being one of the best in the whole NBA when all these other team superstars have all retired. And they have played very well this season, even though they have lost a lot of talent, including Derek Favors, Jay Crowder, Jeff Green, a bunch of other good shooters, and more. They also made a great offseason move in signing Mike Conley. He has been injured a lot this season, but once they add him back to the lineup, the Jazz are going to be even better of a team. They are still thriving with a record of 28-12. They are currently on a 10-game win streak, as I said, and they just seem to be clicking on all cylinders, and that is because they have some of the best shooters in the entire NBA. That is why they lead the league in NBA three-point percentage at 39%, which is key to their offense. There was a chart a couple days ago going around the internet, and it was basically the top hot zones, like most shots taken in spots from like the 1980s compared to now, and now the game is all about threes and layups. And they are the best three-point shooting team in the NBA, which is why they have such a good record of 28-12. They shoot 39%, which is really good. I'm pretty sure the league average is like 35%, and they have multiple above 40% shooters, and people that are really good threats from downtown, which makes Donovan Mitchell's job much easier when driving to the basket, and also helps Rudy Gobert drive as well. They are a relatively ineffective team in fast breaks. They rank 28th in fast break points, but in the playoffs, the game does slow down, so all those fast break points, you aren't going to be getting them like you were in the regular season, so I don't think it's super important, but it is something they should work on, just running in transition more. Donovan Mitchell is a great transition player, and I think they could do a lot better when he does that. Their lack of a superstar might come back to haunt them. This version of Donovan Mitchell right now, as it currently stands, that is not good enough to win an NBA championship, and as I said, them signing a star in free agency could change everything, and that's why I can see the Jazz having a really strong future, and they're just a very underrated team. Nobody is talking about them, even though they are the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. Joe Ingles is also a great player that they have. He is a great 3-point shooter, and he is a very durable player. He holds the record for most NBA games played in a row, I'm pretty sure. He is extremely durable. He plays every game, and they just have a lot of these players that aren't super known, but they just put up great numbers if you actually look at their stats, and that is why they're playing so well, despite maybe not them having a lot of all-stars on their team. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for you today. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I post NBA content just like this one every Wednesday and Saturday. And make sure to drop a like on the video so YouTube can recommend me to more people. If you want to watch more of my content, I'm leaving an end screen when this video finishes my last video, why the NBA ratings are dropping. So make sure to check that one out. It turned out great. I hope you guys had a great rest of your day. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out.